Aye, so fucking drunk, back in the kitchen of dreams with yet an attempt of craft beer review. This one I have been aging. I don't normally review the aged beers there was a good few years ago. If you're new to the channel, I took a little sabbatical from drinking and I started to age stouts and stuff like that. And now I'm starting to enjoy the fruits of my labour. And this one, I don't know if I've shot myself in the foot with it or not. And it's Brewdog. Yeah, the old Brewdog, which are famous for their stouts. It's the AB24 Abstrakt. And it's the coffee and brown sugar Baltic porter. 12 on a Richter scale for this bad boy. The old waxy thing. So what I've done is I pre-ed it. So slashed it before I got in there. So I got it open. The smoke. There was a wee bit actually. There's a wax. And the cap, Brewdog. Where's your logo? So anyway, one thing I do have for this job, I have the actual proper glassware for it. I have the Brewdog Abstrakt glass. So let's get this in and see what it's all about. 12 on a Richter scale for this. It's been sitting, I don't know if I've shot myself in the foot or not, to be honest with you, with these kind of beers. Abstrakt, I was reading all sorts of things about them years ago, about maybe a year, sit on them for a year and drink them, and then other people saying no, they will age nicely. So I have aged this, and I've aged it maybe 6 years. This video is coming up, so let's go for a nose. Well, it doesn't smell off anyway, that's one good thing. And coffee. A little bit of chocolate. Coffee and chocolate. That's really all I'm picking up from it anyway. It's not typical stout sort of smell. So anyway, it's all about the drinking. So fucking drunk drinking an Abstrakt 24, 12 on a Richter scale, Brewdog, 6 years old. See what it's all about. Slanjiva. Cheers, Minty. It's one you give me. See what it's all about. Very interesting. Well, firstly, off the bat, it's very thin over the glide, but the glide has a lot of flares on it. Beautiful soft glide of coffee, a sort of top range coffee, not too bitter, not too sweet, just seems to just sit in the middle. And then of course, then after that you're getting a sort of velvet rub of the taste buds of the brown sugar. 12%, not picking that up at all. Getting a nice sort of like coffee, not coffee, like a chocolate mix in the coffee, not too dark, not too light. Just seems to be just sitting there perfectly, actually, to be honest with you. Seems to be sitting there nicely. 12%, that is not a 12% beer. Well, it is a 12% beer, but you know what I mean, it's just a glider. So easy. You'd even go as far to say that's not even, I know it sounds stupid, there you go, I'm going to say something stupid again, but it doesn't taste like a beer. It tastes like a step up from a beer. And what's a step up from a beer? You're asking me? I don't know, to be honest with you, it's just like there's beer and then there's this, or stouts and then there's this. Very silky, very smooth, very slick, very thin over the taste buds, but as I said, there's a lot happening in this beer. Wow, that is lovely. Get some eye furniture on and see what it says in the bottle about it. There's, bring up the bottle so you can have a little look at it. Everything's back to front in my wee camera. And it's a AB24 coffee and brown sugar Baltic porter. And it's a 12 on a Richter scale, although Brewdog don't say that, they just say 12% alcohol per volume. And it just said it's bottled in Ellen. And it contains water, malted barley, wheat, oats, not getting oats, muscovado, yeast, coffee and hops. Not good for you celiacs out there, it's containing gluten. But I tell you man, see for the rest of us I know, celiacs, this is an absolute peach. I don't know if this is still available. I dare say it will be, the ABs, but then again they might not be. I've got a few of them actually, I've aged. But this is lovely. I've got to admit that. I just thought tonight, I don't normally, I drink a lot of my cellar beers off camera, but I have got duplicates. I have bought like 4 and 5 or stuff like that, and I have got some, and I will review some of them. And they're getting to the stage now. Some of them are like 6 years and upwards. The youngest is 6, the oldest is about 12. So they are creeping up in years. But this is lovely. I actually thought when I took it out this morning and I left it on my kitchen worktop, going, I'm going to review that tonight. I thought, I've shot myself in the foot with that. But I've not. I don't know what it was like. I would say that would be pretty boozy a few years ago when it was bought. That would have been a hell of a boozy. I think the booze side, it's all dampened down now. All the layers have come up and it's a treat on the glide. Absolutely first class. If there's anyone out there that tried this when it first came out, maybe 6-7 years ago, whenever it did, I think it was 6 years ago, maybe 2017-ish, maybe. That would be 5 years then, wouldn't it? But if anyone has tried that, I bet you it was boozy. I bet it was it. Could you leave a comment for me, because I never tried it. So anyway, is it one I'll drink again? Probably not, because I ain't got another one. But yeah, I would try it. I would try it if I was in a Brewdog bar and they had it on tap, or you could but still buy the Abstrakt, the ABs 24. I'd buy that just to see, and I bet you that is boozy. A big whopping 12. But I tell you, 6 years on, it's not that way at all. So anyway, what am I going to give this? And this is the age series, I will call this. AB24 Abstrakt, isn't it? And it's the, what is it? What's it say, lad? What's it say? It's AB24 coffee and brown sugar Baltic stout, 12 on a Richter scale. What am I going to give that? I'll score these out of 5. I'm going to give that a so freaking drunk rating of, I'm going to give that a 4.9 out of 5. 4.9 out of 5 from this. I'd be intrigued to know if anybody's got one that's sitting on that. Well, good on you, but maybe now's the time to drink it. Really, really slick, smooth, glides, loads of layers, and have it at room temperature. That's the only thing I could say to you. And if you drank this years ago when it first came out, let me know. I bet you any money it was boozy. It was very, very strong. It was boozy. So anyway, if you've had the beer before, or if you stuck along to the end of this boring video, so for getting drunk, salute you. And hopefully he will catch you in another craft beer age series review real soon. Slangy Va, keep drinking the good craft beer. And any of you guys out there in BeerTube world, you're getting Imperial Stouts, buy 2, try 1 and put the other one away and forget about it. That's what you do. I done that, and believe me, I've got hundreds of Imperials and Belgians. I've got loads of them. I've got loads and loads of all sorts of stuff. and I've got loads and loads of Belgian beers, which I'm really starting to enjoy the harvest I'm having just now. And there will be the odd review coming up here, the craft brew, the cellar series. Slangy va, keep drinking the good beers and think about it. Buy one for now, one for Ron, and that's later on. Slangy va, ciao for now.